We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brett Anderson gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, left fielder Rajai Davis.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Brock Holt now. He swings and lines it to left. Herrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carrera's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Hernandez. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Bautista.
Into the box, Jose Bautista down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
0-2, here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out in the top
Leading
half
off
of the
Red
second.
Sox, the right fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Bradley.
And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Carrera is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Weak chopper up the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Miguel Montero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking at Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Holt ranging into shallow right. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, left fielder Ezekiel Carrera.
Settling in now, Ezekiel Carrera. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Sandy Leon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
3, Sandy Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Refsnyder has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Batting 9th, shortstop Devin.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez racing back at the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed. And ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajay Davis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I for these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now
standing in now, Brock
baseman,
Holt.
Brock Holt.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's it.
Next for the Red Sox, right fielder Chris Young.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Hernandez. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. Stepping in, Darwin Barney. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Darwin Barney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Grounded to third. Bogaerts has it. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting ninth.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Goins. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 0-2 delivery, and a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out with the man at first. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is in the air out to right field. Refsnyder is there, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Devin Marrero.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Refsnyder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Rajai Davis.
Digging in once again, Rajai Davis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a third straight fly ball to right. Refsnyder is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoak.
Leading off the
He
Blue
singled
Jays
his
fourth.
last time up.
First baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Into the box, Jose Bautista as he rips it on the ground. Second to second for 1, back to first, and they'll take care of Bautista as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Check swing grounder to the right side. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
I'm no hitting
2.
coach, but I know they
Xander
always preach,
Bogaerts.
if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Ready for another shot now. Chris Young, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hernandez racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Joe Biagini is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Biagini.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Has a look now. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays nothing. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ezekiel Carrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ezekiel Carrera becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Darwin Barney. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Sale gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Smoke comes up with it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, shortstop, Devin Marrero.
Digging in once again, Devin Marrero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Now a line drive caught at first by Smoke. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 6-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Goins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled back.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Here's Justin Smoak now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here it comes on 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Blue Jays leave up. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Brock Holt.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he grounds one briskly to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 30.
Here's Chris Young.
Chris Young.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Montero. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The left fielder, number 3.
So stepping in, Ezekiel Carrera put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going?